we are starting a new curriculum when it comes to languages. I am super excited about this, guys, because I've been wrestling with the fact that I want to teach my kids our second language in Canada, which is French. But I do not speak fluently French. I just have basic French that I've learned, you know, in school, through elementary years, high school, but it's not like, I'm not good at it, and I don't know how I could teach it, but I wanted to learn alongside my kids. Homeschool languages. I'm super excited about this, guys. I cannot wait to share this with you guys. I finally made a decision to purchase this. I'm gonna give you my first impressions, how we're gonna be using this in our homeschool, and I believe Homeschool Languages offers languages in French, Portuguese, Spanish, Italian. There might be other languages here, but I'll list it all here, and this would give you a good idea how it would look like with those languages as well, because it seems like the curriculum is pretty consistent throughout the different languages as well. So if you're interested to see inside Homeschool Languages, just keep on watching. Okay, if you've never heard of Homeschool Languages before, let's talk. So it says here each lesson is about 15 to 30 minutes. Okay, I'm all about 15 to 30 minutes lessons. It is open and go, perfect for ages 4 to 10. Perfect. My youngest son is 4. My oldest is 9. I have a younger daughter, which she is 2, and she's going to be turning 3 soon, but she's definitely going to participate, and I think the whole family is going to participate in this one because we are learning French. We're going to try, and we're going to give this our best shot. Made with non-readers in mind. So even if your child doesn't read, guess what? That is okay. Completely open and go, which I love open and go curriculums. That is so me. Play-based learning. I noticed that there are games in here. World culture studies. Yes, give me some world culture studies. You guys know that I like learning about cultures.
Did you watch Lovevery yesterday?
No. I think it's okay. First of all, let's appreciate this beautiful box that I'm definitely going to keep all my materials in. I think it's so cute that we got this. Let's talk about also price. This is why it took me a little bit long for me to make the jump. I don't know your budget. My budget might not be your budget, but I think I paid $199 American for this, so it is a little bit more on, you know, it's 200 bucks, but this is for the whole family. So if you have multiple kids, you divide that by like 3 kids like me. So for the, you know, I mean, it's not too bad. I think it's in between there, but yeah. So let's take a look inside here and see what Homeschool Languages is all about. I'll do like a little bit of unboxing. So guys, let's turn you guys around. And here it is, guys. This is what it comes with. So you have this cute little puppet, and the name of the puppet is Pierre. It's pretty cute. I think my youngest ones will really like it. So I'm thinking that it's going to introduce this puppet, and we're gonna learn French together. It says bonjour, I'm Pierre, and it has a little note here, so that's really cute. It comes with a pamphlet, and I'm assuming it has a bunch of information about the course and whatnot. And guys, this is like a little bit of a first impressions, but from what I see here, what's included is the curriculum textbooks, practice sheet and phrase card, playing card, flash card, set of circle food cards, bingo cards, reading booklets, double-sided game board, 2 spinners, 4 playing pawns, a dice, an inflatable globe, and 1 puppet. So it tells you everything that's included, how often to teach, and it says here 2 times a week or 3 times a week. You want to have some time to practice and rest between lessons. So it gives you pretty much a guide. Language is more than words. Enjoy learning about new places and cultures, all intertwined in the curriculum. That's really nice. and this is your language friend. I'm assuming that each of the different languages that you choose have a different puppet. That's what I'm assuming. We have this little, it's a cow, right? Cute. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. I see a little box here. Let's take a look. And I'm thinking this is just, yeah, the cards, the game pawns. And I'm assuming it'll tell you when to use these. So that's pretty nice. And I like that it comes in this little box to keep everything nicely, nicely organized. Because I'm using one hand here, bear with me. Inside this little bag over here, there were some booklets. Book of Opposites, and then there are these little cards here, as you can see, and I like that it tells me what it is in English. Just seems very easy to use. There's like these menu cards. I'm guessing maybe a game that we're going to play, practice, bingo cards, which is nice. Okay, this seems really fun and interactive. It seems like it's very good for different types of learners. You have your hands on. There's even, that I saw online, there's even like videos online and how to pronounce certain words so you can know how to pronounce them. Let me show you a little bit inside the booklet. So there's different stories that we're gonna go through. So those are the booklets. Very cute. And look how it tells you how to pronounce the words. Oh, this is nice. Merci, Jacques. So it tells you like how to say, you know, merci, Jacques. De rien, Eloise. I don't know. And there's stuff online as well that'll tell you how to say these certain words. So I like that. I'm definitely going to be learning with the kids. Book of Opposites. So we're going to have like a book. More, less, plus, moins. I'm thinking that's how you pronounce it. I did take French in like elementary school. Beaucoup, un peu. So that's nice. The Book of Opposites. So that's what was in this little bag here. And I'm assuming it'll tell you when to use these different resources. Let me take out our little puppet here and see what else we have in here. Then we have this little globe that we can just blow up for different types of cultures. We have these little spin things that I'm assuming goes with maybe a game we're going to play. This one seems about like different emotions. This seems like different places, possibly. And then there is the game board that comes. It seems like it's double-sided, so there is games that go along with it. And then we have the French 1 course book. And this is how it's looking. So numbers and colors, manners, asking and answering basic questions. This is what it's going to go over. Well, let's take a look a little bit inside so you can kind of see inside of it. So I'm just going to put this stuff to the side. Let's see here. So it has about the course, common questions. I haven't read it all, but I'm definitely going to read and go through all of it. And here is the audio pronunciation guide. I actually have a PDF version of this on my phone, so I can just click it and I can go to it. And I took a look at it already and I really like it so far from what I've seen. This is the pronunciation guide, so it'll tell you how to pronounce certain things. I really like that. And then here is just kind of an example. Before you begin, it says here's a little run through of how homeschool language is formatted. So it goes over like the format of it and, you know, how to use, you know, how to go over a lesson. And it'll tell you the required materials here, what's the lesson focusing on, the new vocabulary words, and so on and so forth. So it just gives you a little bit of a practice rundown on what each section, how it looks like, and how to use it. So unit 1 is use your manners, and it'll tell you all the things that you will be able to do or that I can do after this unit. So I can use different greetings at a different time of day. I can say yes and no. I can say hello and goodbye. I can ask how are you and respond appropriately. I can say how I'm feeling. I can say I want something. I can say please and thank you, you're welcome. I can ask how many or how much. I can say I have. I can ask for help. I can count from 1 to 10. I can say a few colors. And then there's the culture exposure, one of them being the flag of France, and so on and so forth. So I like that. And here is lesson 1. If you go online, you actually can get like a free download and see if it's a good fit for you. So I love that they do that because it gives you a little bit of an idea of what to expect. And I've always liked what I've seen when I went online. So as you can see here, lesson 1, it tells you the lesson focus. We're going to use different greetings for different times of day. Say hello and goodbye, recognize, and name the color red. And vocabulary is bonjour, au revoir, bonsoir, bonne nuit, and rouge. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. It'll tell you the required materials. So you need puppet and the food cards, which you kind of already saw that we have there. Okay, and then it goes over the lessons. It's nice how it's structured, how the blue is for, the parent, and then this, or teacher, and then this is what I say to the child. And I like here how it has prompts for compliments that I can give the children, or I can give the child as we do the lessons. So, like, well done, very good, good job, perfect, marvelous. And it'll say it in French. So whenever, the kids are doing, well and, doing their lessons, or we're going through something and they pronounce something, I can go like, très bien, very good. So I like that it gives you prompts for that. And then we go over it and we can check mark it as we go along. So that's lesson 1. As you can see, I'm thinking that we can even break down a lesson. I don't know. I haven't read everything yet, but it looks really nice. Lesson cool down. So it has like a bunch of different little sections here. Teacher homework. So it tells me, write the new vocabulary listed at the beginning of the lesson on your laminated practice sheet included in the curriculum and place somewhere we see often. Replace those words in your vocabulary at least 3 times before the next lesson. Example, do you want the rouge apple or the green one? So it's nice. It gives you prompts of what to do during the days to practice, an extra practice that we can do with the kids. And then lesson 1, pronunciation guide, and it has a little link, but it also has QR codes, which is nice. So you could just scan it with your phone. I love that. I love it so much. Okay, and then it goes on to lesson 2. I'm not going to show you everything inside of it, but you can see that it is in color. It seems pretty easy. The teacher's guide and the lesson is all for the kids, as all in one. It reminds me a lot of, The Good and the Beautiful that I use, just because it's all in one. I like that. I don't have to keep on skipping from parent or teacher guide to student guide. So it looks pretty engaging. It looks pretty fun. It's just kind of how it's looking like. It looks really beautiful too. Like, you're not getting something cheap or something black and white. The price speaks for itself, and it looks pretty engaging. It talks about culture, and depending, I guess, on the language that you choose, you're going to be exposed to different things. So it looks really nice. I really like it so far from what I see. Canada, we speak French here. It's our second language. Unit 2, how many units are there? Let's see. From what I see, there is 40 lessons, and at the end of each unit, there is assessment. So this is unit 2, and then we have an assessment that we do, and we can kind of take a look at what, what we need to work on and what we've learned and whatnot. But I think that I'm going to take this very, very slow. So activities around the house is unit 3. And it tells you what you can do, and culture exposure. So I'm going to take this very, very slow at our own pace. I'm not going to, you know, take it very, very fast. I think they mentioned that each lesson that you want to spend around here, I was reading here, I think they were saying about 15 to 20 minutes, but I'll put the exact amount here. But just so you can see, like, it's not something that you want to like spend like an hour, 2 hours doing. Just because learning a new language is something that takes a lot of muscle memory. I just know because we speak Portuguese here. That's our kind of like family second language. My husband's Brazilian. I'm half Brazilian, half Portuguese. I was born in Canada, but we are fluent in Portuguese. Nicholas is pretty good with his Portuguese. He understands it all. He can speak it. He's conversational. Like, he would be okay if we went to Brazil. And I took a look at their Portuguese curriculum, and I saw the pronunciation on the Portuguese curriculum, and it looks pretty good. Like, if you're thinking of like maybe getting it for Portuguese, you could definitely take a look at it. It seems like a pretty solid curriculum, in my opinion. And then, yeah, it goes up until 40 lessons. It seems like there's 10 lessons per unit. I would suppose, and the lessons pretty much flow the same. So once you get used to how to do a lesson, it seems like it'll continue to be kind of the same layout. So I'm really excited for this. Let me go towards the end and see if there's anything else that comes. And it seems like in the end, there's like a unit 4. Obviously, there's an assessment. There's a unit 4 game, and then extra resources. They give you a little bit more of extra resources that you can use. I think here there is more levels that you can take a look at as well. And there's like an achievement. There's a dictionary in the end, which is kind of nice as well, with the English, the French. There's the French column, the English column, and then the pronunciation. So that's really nice. So there's something in the back as well that you could take a look at when it comes to the pronunciation guide. So it is very well made. Like, it's not cheap or anything like that. Like, the pages are thick, and it's like almost like it has like a softer touch to it, which I really like. Yeah, and this is how the curriculum is looking. It looks pretty good based on my first impressions. And of course, I will update you guys as I go along and I use it. And you'll probably see some of this in our day in the life videos. We're going to be using it during our morning time, probably 2 times a week. Monday and Wednesday would probably be our like French days. And then Friday is more for like, you know, just catching up and just review. But we're going to try to do it like, we're going to try to incorporate French every single day in little things. And definitely there's a lot of tips in here for you to tips on how you can, you know, teach French and continue to teach it during the day, even when you're not actually doing the curriculum. So I really like what I see so far. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'll have a link down below so you can check them out. And yeah, guys, I am super excited for this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
And I can feel the sun on my skin.